This module demonstrates creating a ticket in TechConnect and completing the fields. Each time a client calls or emails the service desk, a ticket should be created in TechConnect. An email will open the ticket automatically, but a call will need the technician to initiate the ticket. From the TechConnect dashboard, look to the folder menu on the left and locate the section Incident. Click Create New. From here, you will begin entering information in each of the relevant fields. As you start working in the ticket, you will notice that some of the fields are required, as indicated by a red asterisk, and some fields will populate automatically. If the field has a drop-down, it means there are a small number of possible selections. If it has a magnifying glass, you will have the opportunity to look up options in a list. When logging a ticket, the information entered serve to complete 3 goals: identify, classify, and prioritize. The first goal is to identify the type of ticket. Click the drop-down for type and select whether it is an incident or a request. An incident indicates something is broken. For example, the client's computer won't turn on. By contrast, a request is for information or access to a service. For example, the client needs help resetting a password or with a software installation. The next goal is to classify. When you classify a ticket, it helps with data analysis, measuring effectiveness, and learning about the types of tickets that come into the service desk. Most of the rest of the fields in a ticket will help you classify your ticket. In the Affected Client field, begin by typing the user's last name or UTLN, and a list of possible Tufts users will appear. Note that if you run into difficulty locating the user, you may be entering too much information in the field. If you type the person's first and last name, but the system recognizes their middle name, they may not appear. Therefore, we recommend you stick with last name and UTLN. Once the affected client is selected, you will notice that several fields that follow will populate automatically. You should always confirm that the information in these fields is correct. For example, if the client is in another location and not their office, the fields will automatically populate with their office location. This must be changed to reflect their actual location so that a support person on campus will be able to locate the client. Once you select a user, a new button of a triangle with an exclamation appears to the right of the field. Click this button to show related incidents. This will help you prevent creating a duplicate ticket. Duplicate tickets are created when a client reports the same issue using multiple methods. For example, a client emails their issue and then calls in. If you discover a ticket for this issue was already created, exit the current ticket and work in the initial one. The module Working in and Resolving a Ticket provides details on what to do if the duplicate ticket is created. One final note about the affected client. There will be times when the person you are working with is not the affected client. If this is the case, be sure to go into Contact Person and change it to the person you are discussing the issue with. Next, you will select the service. Searching for the service can be tricky. You need to type the name exactly as it appears in the table. You can click on the magnifying glass to look up all of the services, but you'll notice that the list is vast. Another thing that you can do is use a wildcard. So for example, if I'm looking for voicemail and I don't know if it's voice space mail or just voicemail all one word, I can type the wildcard Mail, and anything that has mail in the title will appear. Once you have located the service and selected it, the category and subcategory will populate automatically. The short description is meant to be brief, but with keywords identifying the issue. As you enter the information in this field, you will notice that the KCS Results tab below populates with articles that may be relevant to addressing the ticket. At this point, you can click on one of the articles, read it to decide if it's relevant to your issue, and if it is, click Attach to Incident. You may also notice that if you attach an article to your ticket, the service, category, and subcategory will automatically populate. The description should provide details of the problem or request as communicated by the client. Note that if the ticket comes in via email, this field is automatically populated. The final goal when creating a ticket is to prioritize it. In the priority field, select the priority level that is most appropriate for the issue. The default priority is P4 medium. There are 5 priority levels that you should be aware of. P1 is a critical issue. A school-wide service is down. A major incident is a subset of P1. If you feel something may be a major incident, before selecting the box, check with your manager. For details on how to handle a major incident, please review the knowledge article KB00-12347. P2 is an urgent issue, such as a department-wide service is down. P3 is a high rapid issue. For example, a non-critical service for a small group is down. Or this priority may also be used for an individual with a high urgency request. P4 is medium priority. This is generally issues with lower urgency or limited impact. Again, this is the default priority when creating a ticket. The priority level P5 is not for client tickets. This is for planning and service requests. For more information on priority types, you may want to review the knowledge article KB00-11615. Once you have entered all of the relevant information, you can then claim the ticket as yours by entering your name in the assignment field. Or, if the KB article indicated that it should escalate to another group, you can enter that group in the assignment group field. Once you're done, if you want to save your ticket but remain working in it, you can go up to the top of the window, right-click, and select Save. Otherwise, click Submit when you have completed all of the necessary fields. Later, you will be able to locate your ticket under Service Desk, My Work. Now that you have heard about creating a TechConnect ticket in detail, let's review the process. From the dashboard, click Incident and select Create New. Select the type of ticket, whether it's an incident or a request. Enter the last name or UTLN of the affected client. Click Show Related Incidents to review the client's history as well as determine whether or not they have recently contacted the service desk. Confirm with the client whether the location is correct, the room is correct, the contact person, and the preferred phone number. Select the priority. Enter a short description of the issue as described by the client. Scroll down to the KCS results and locate a ticket that may seem relevant to the issue. If the knowledge article is relevant, click Attach to Incident. If the knowledge article did not auto-populate the service, category, and subcategory, click into the service field and enter the relevant service. Once you enter a service, the category and subcategory should again auto-populate. Enter a full description as described by the client and claim the ticket as yours under Assign To. Once you have entered all of this information in the relevant fields, click Submit. To locate your ticket, go to Service Desk, My Work, and open your ticket. This slide is a sample ticket. Hover over each of the fields for a brief description. Click Next when you are ready to move on.